phone's not in the garage.
It's me and you in here, huh?
I'm on my account.
Yeah, no.
Or
So,
I'm not on my account.
oh, good
No.
morning.
Jeez.
Good morning, Jennifer. It's so early for us. I'm just sitting here like staring at myself. Good morning. How are you? Good morning, Viola. How is everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. So we did a good morning, Laura or Lori, sorry.
We're
So
awake, Flips. You're awake?
yeah, why are you awake? But good morning. Good morning, Crown Collectors. Good morning. How is everybody this morning?
It's early as fuck.
So the thing is we did a garage sale. Like Devin and I were just talking how good morning, busy BB. So we were just talking because I was just sitting here when I started the show looking at myself. And we did a garage sale over the weekend. And I was super sick yesterday. Well, pretty much all weekend, but it was bad yesterday to where I didn't even like I went outside once and just sat in the recliner out there and I was like, yeah, I can't do it. Can't do it. Evening. So like both of us sitting here talking how like didn't even go to sleep until 12:45 and Devin goes, "How long you been awake?" I said, "Since 4." So I've only had a few hours of sleep. She said the same thing. She's worked her ass off over the
I
weekend.
prefer to be asleep right now.
Yeah. So, but we always do a Monday morning show. We've just moved our time back. You know what I'm saying? So we decided this morning that basically we were going to do like a seller support meeting, a Monday morning meeting. Popping Comics, good morning. Tilly's Treasures, good morning. Kim, good morning. Everybody, good morning. I'm going to say good morning probably 1,000 more times. Okay. Just saying. I like to address everybody, but it's kind of hard when the chat's moving. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. So we do have topics because like Devin has been on and me as well. We've seen a lot of new sellers struggling and making comments on Facebook about, oh my God, and then they get attacked in those whatnot groups. It is early. It is 5:05 here. This is the earliest Devin and I have ever done a show. Just saying.
And I'm starting to regret it.
Yeah, she's regretting it already. Why are you regretting it, Devin?
Because, like you said a second ago, I busted my ass over the weekend. And sleep sounds real nice.
If I look over and Devin's sleeping, which I doubt because um Devin's got a bunch of topics and she's going to show y'all a bunch of stuff, but do we have any new sellers in the chat already? Raise your hand if you're a new seller. Busy baby, shut up. You're not.
Sit.
Long money, good morning. Nobody's a new seller. I'm only up because I got up to make lunch for my wife to take to work. Well, aren't you nice? I'm not, but my hubby is, Viola says.
Nice.
I'm 94 away from 1,000 sales. Okay, so I mean
that is new.
that is a new seller. Okay, Small Town Fine said she is too.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
Let me ask you.
Joyce, good morning. Or I think it's Jocelyn. Okay.
Let me ask you guys what I asked you on Facebook. What is your biggest struggle right now? Listing, shipping,
There
keeping
she
the
is.
show live when the chat goes quiet? What's your biggest struggle right now?
I just got off of one job and waiting in front of my part-time to open the building. Oh my gosh, love. Getting people in the shows.
That was a big answer that I saw.
Getting people in the shows. And you know what? The only thing that I have like figured out that works for us to get people in the show is to do a giveaway, and then but once you get them in there,
It's getting them to stay.
it's
that's hard.
getting them to stay. And we have noticed, just being yourself, high energy, not like monotone talk, like, hey guys, I got this pen, and low starts.
Not
Because
$1.
not $1, no, 5 and under. Good morning, Beth. You know what I noticed? Um, like, I'll be honest with you, like, when I say low starts, if I go into a show, like, because I've been popping into these, like, shows that only have 3, 4 people in them, just to see what they're doing, and, cross-category stuff, and when I pop in, and I'm like, "Oh, that's cool, I want that." I'm gonna start this, guys, at $30 or $10 or $20. Yep, I'm out. Because that just tells me that everything that they start is gonna have they're gonna start at high. And a lot of people don't do reduced shipping. And if you don't do reduced shipping, I'm one of those people that I won't stay either. So, you've started Ray Trains and you love it? Like, are you a host of Ray Trains or are you just on Ray Trains? Thank you, Harold. Like, thank you, Viola, for sharing our stream. Hi, Harold. Good morning. Marmar, good morning.
On them.
On them. Okay.
That's a good way to meet new people.
Good morning, Harold. Good morning. So, we're just doing a little seller support this morning. We're going to be asking questions and trying to answer them. And then, like,
Not saying by any means that we know everything.
that's correct. Even though we have almost 20,000 followers, does not mean we have 20,000 buyers. We don't know everything, but we have figured out what works for us. Like on starts, like, we start everything at $3 except for glass
And Funkos.
and Funkos because they will run at 5. Okay, glass runs at 5 to cover our shipping, like supply expenses, bubble wrap, paper, things like that. Because most of the time our glass won't just go at 5, and then Funkos, we just 5 because we wrap our Funkos too, to keep them safe. Just saying. But like, does everybody know how to set up their shipping? Like, I can't think right now. Like
Sure.
the 73-cent shipping. We had some topics. Okay, so
Which I don't think is 73 cents anymore.
I don't think it is either.
78.
Yeah, 78. Good morning, everybody.
If you have any questions, feel free to ask, you guys. We're here to help you too.
Yes.
Maybe you can help us, but we're here to help you too.
Yes. Yeah, because so like this is like a helping. You help me, I help you. Because is anybody in here that knows how to get people in their chat and make them stay? Have you had water sips?
What is that?
Yeah, what is that? You want me to take a sip of my water? I have 2 different drinks this morning. Drink your water. I have a Propel in 1 cup. Vitamin kind of stuff, water, and then I have just straight water. And I also take a water pill, so we'll be leaving periodically. Okay, just saying.
You stupid.
I just took it. I take it every morning, and I'm gonna be honest with you.
Take that in the morning.
I'm supposed to.
That's so weird.
Because I don't want to take it at night.
You
I'd be
wanna
up all
get out
night.
of bed every 5 seconds while you're sleeping?
Do what?
You don't want to get out of bed?
No, man, no. Who would want to take a water pill in the middle of the night? I'm a buyer, but a silent one, depending on the host.
Oh, see,
Come to my show. I think you've been in my show, haven't you? Like, this isn't the first time, right?
I was wondering if you're a seller in the chat, put your favorite emoji. Because I'm curious if you guys are sellers.
Yeah, she's usually in ours, but silent. Because I was about to say, I was like, I think you've bought, right?
Small town finds. I'm gonna follow you back.
Yes, let's follow each other for sure.
Open comics. I already follow you.
Yeah, we already follow you.
Wicked J.
Harold. We need to follow Harold. Hello, good morning, Shelby, Granny.
Sale.
We're following everybody right now that's coming in. If you guys,
if you're a seller,
if you're a seller,
Busy BB already followed.
we already follow you. If you're a seller, put your favorite emoji in the chat, and we're gonna give you a follow. 603, we already follow you. Good morning, Rachel.
Oh,
we did a garage sale over the weekend, so we are doing a seller support show this morning. We do not claim to know everything, but we thought we would help out with the little sellers or smaller sellers, new sellers.
I forgot to bring boxes in here to show you guys the flat rate thing.
With the flat rate shipping boxes to use. Does everybody know which flat rate? The toilet, I love it. We're Give Nighthawk a follow, I love it. Granny Sales is the money bag, I love it.
Already followed.
Okay, we followed you guys.
Okay. Does everybody know what flat rate boxes they're supposed to be using?
That's a good one. Let me turn my do not disturb on, guys. Hold please. I meant to do it before the show. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Okay, perfect. So who said no?
Busy BB.
You don't know which ones? Okay, we should probably get flat rates. Because like I don't have anything in here. It's is there one upstairs? There's one upstairs, yeah?
The big one.
Oh, it's just a big
options. Hold on.
Oh, okay. So Dev's gonna run and go get those guys. But like another thing, we have so many topics to talk about. I never used flat rate shipping. Okay. So like here's our thing. Well, I'll talk about that in a little bit. But so do you sell stuff that's just too big for a flat rate box, or you just never used it and you don't know how to set it up? Because that's what Deb's going to show you guys, like how to set up flat rate shipping, how to set up the 73-cent, like first class envelope. So you can, like, if you did a giveaway, you could do sports cards or, something flat. Do you guys know how to do all that? And then we have a topic about, like, I was talking about low starts. Good morning, everybody. We're doing a seller support. But we were talking about like what makes you stay in a stream. Yes, we are going to, Granny, as soon as Devin gets back. She's got to go. We're in the house today because we had a garage sale over the weekend. We didn't want to actually do a selling show. So I was like, well, let's do a seller support. It's been a minute, since because we used to do mandatory Monday morning meetings at 7:30. The French lady, good morning. But now we've moved our time back. So, and we neither one of us went to bed until 12:45, and then we're up at 4 a.m. French lady, no, you're not. It is easier to use priority mail versus flat rate. It is, but sometimes it's not. You know what I'm saying? It is, and that's what we're here for, is like, if you guys can help us, we can help you. Most of the time my order, I have to turn off flat rate because they buy more than fits in one flat rate. Yep, and if you do, like us, if it fits, it ships for us. So, we will unbundle people's orders. But we also can get 20 pounds in a box too. Okay, Devin's putting a box together. Devin, they got lots of questions for you about flat rates. They want you to show them how to set up all that. And then, who was it? I was telling Busy BB, because Busy BB doesn't do it. All about the base set said to Busy, it's easier to use priority mail versus flat rate. Hey, good morning, Gabriel.
Listen, if you're gonna use priority mail, you might as well use flat rate.
Exactly. So, and that's kind of how we do it too. If
It's
it,
like the both. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's
we
basically the same.
like see
But
my
it's
hair's
not.
already falling down. But yeah, it's basically the same, but it's not because flat rate you can put way more weight in it. Priority you can only put 5 pounds in it. But sometimes when we have orders that are a little bit bigger, taller wise, than to fit into that uh flat rate, then we definitely will use a priority. My hair is already falling down. Devin's gonna
Done putting these together.
I gotta fix this anyway. I told you it was gonna fall.
Okay, fuck.
I'm gonna let you jump.
My pants are falling down.
My hair's gotten so thin, guys. I'm just okay.
Okay. Here's the difference. There's a lot of different options for priority, okay? Large priority mailing boxes. This is I think it's like a 6x9x12, I think. 6x12x12 or something like that.
Do you preset that up when loading the item or after the fact?
What do you mean?
Like
Like do you set it up beforehand?
yeah, I'm assuming they're saying like how do you set
Like a profile.
your profile up for that?
I
That's
don't really use profiles. I'll show you. Give me 2 seconds, okay? This is a large flat rate box.
see, but put them together and show them the height difference. This is what I was talking about. When you have something a little bit taller, but it's still under 5 pounds, stick it in.
This box is
The
supposed
primary-
to fit the large flat rate is supposed to fit up to 70 pounds. How? Beats me. Okay?
Unless you had 70 pounds of tiny tools.
This large priority mailing box only fits 5 pounds.
That's right, Kraken. Rocks. If you had rocks, then it would work. But that
maybe like hand tools.
good morning, Kraken. Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. Hand tools and Kraken said it rocks. That's how it would be.
And then you can also these are the main 3 that we use. We have all the options, but these are just the main 3. And then this is the medium flat rate.
We use the medium a lot.
Way smaller.
Yeah, it's smaller.
Great for like DVDs.
Yeah, it is.
Stuff like that.
Yes.
But for the love of God, please do not put this in a poly mailer.
No.
Please. Okay?
So illegal.
Don't do it. You know how many packages I get with these inside poly mailers? Okay. Does everybody understand the difference between a mailing box?
Wicked J, you are so correct. Okay, you start messing around with your dimensions, you're going to be paying out the ass out of pocket.
Yeah.
Because he just, tagged them and said, Whatnot USPS does not care about the dimensions really. It's only weight. I set my dimensions at 12x12x12.
Exactly.
Same. Because like I said in the beginning, when we like first started, because we've been on Whatnot a little over 2 years now. I started playing with dimensions and then I went, yeah, no, not doing that. Not doing that.
No, there's no point in messing with them. Like I get why people do it because it's supposed to help in tracking. Like for example, say your package gets lost. It's supposed to help.
Yeah.
If you do the correct dimensions. Okay?
Right.
But me personally, I don't do it.
Yes, Corey says always do, or Corey always says do 12x12x12.
Yeah.
And then Kraken said though it depends if it's oversized, like 100 something inches.
Yeah, Kraken, that's when I would probably change it.
Yeah.
Or I would just take it, like I'd print my label and take it to the post office and be like, help.
Well, and they adjust it. The post office, we have post offices that we take it to, and I'm sure you guys could too, that if it's over 20 pounds, we put it up to 20 pounds, which would be ground advantage, okay? But we go ahead and print our label, slap it on there at 20 pounds, but we take it personally in to that postal worker and say, hey, this is
You gotta be
25
careful-
pounds.
You gotta be careful about doing that though, because sometimes they do ask. Like one lady tried to have me pay like $180 for like a 35-pound box.
Yeah, and everybody else, they just like say we will like bill it back to you because of the label. So that's what has happened with us.
And I was like, I'm not paying $180. Like if I wanted to
Hell
pay that,
no.
I could have paid like 50 if I would have put 35 pounds on the label.
Yeah, Cartier said yes, 20 pounds USPS will help. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they help us for sure. Every time I'm taking it in with a 30, what the biggest one we had is what, 32?
Mhm.
Yeah, and they just they don't reprint your label. They just adjust it in their system to where wherever it stops and they scan it, it's going to show that it's 32 pounds. You know, and then they just bill it back, which I don't know. Don't ask me where that bill back goes to.
Yeah, I haven't seen
I'm
nothing.
knock on wood because I don't know. But anyway, do you wanna jump over here and show them?
You really need to learn how to show them that.
You know what? Do it. I have faith in you. I'll watch you then.
Good morning, guys.
Let me see. I'll watch you.
Yeah.
You want me to take notes? You're just better at it. I told you that.
All right, time for some tunnel vision. Hold on.
I didn't know how to do it. You're just faster and better. I don't want to see it.
What am I
Taking
doing?
out my handy dandy notebook.
What was I doing again?
You're gonna show them how to do flat rate first.
Okay.
Yeah, Cartier said they hadn't seen one either. The bill back.
Yeah, listen, stop talking about it. Y'all are going to jinx it. All right. Okay, so you're on your home page, right? Everybody with me. We're going to go step by step.
Slowly, yeah.
Okay. We're going to go to Seller Hub,
Which they've changed, by the way.
which they've changed. Okay. And then you're going to go to these three little dots up here. Ooh, ah.
Wow, they really did change it a lot. I haven't scrolled through there because I've been sick all weekend. Since you told me about it.
Okay, so now you're gonna go. Is it right here? Watch me be telling y'all. Oh yeah, okay. Shipping settings. They've messed with stuff.
They really did.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, it's neat. Look, see, you guys know. Okay, so this is exactly how I have it set up. Okay, obviously our free pickups on domestic shipments. You're gonna set it if you want to use the PWE, which is like the 73-cent shipping.
Yeah.
You make sure you put that on. Okay, turn that on, please. Please turn that on. Okay. And then if you want to do your flat rate shipping, you're gonna use priority mail and flat rate boxes. This gives you a best of both worlds option.
Yeah, because if you hit that flat rate boxes up there, that's pretty much all you can use, right?
Yeah.
And then with the priority mail, it lets you use both.
Exactly. So I always save it like that, and plus you can do this. Click this little button right here, and it'll apply it to all your scheduled show.
And you kind of want to do that, guys. Like for real.
I mean,
it's already set up.
You don't have to, because I know a lot of people change their settings depending on what kind of show they're doing.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do that, but that's just what we do.
So
And then
if we were if we were selling only smalls, is that how you would set it up?
yeah,
Okay.
I'd set it up that way for any show, but that's just me.
I'm just asking questions that people might.
No, yeah. I would personally set it up like that for every show, but that's because I'm best at that kind of shipping. I don't really know how to use the other shipping options, you know what I mean?
Right. I mean, it works for us though.
Okay, so then to do the reduced shipping, you would go here. Okay.
That you don't have to do 921.
Listen, you don't have to do 921, okay? So if you click the first one, you're gonna have the seller pays all shipping costs. That means the seller, you yourself, the person running that show, is going to be paying the shipping on everything.
That means it would show your buyers that you were running a free shipping show.
That is your free shipping button, okay? Damn, Cartier.
Why?
And then if you put buyer pays up to a set shipping cost, it's automatically going to put the 921, okay? But for example, if yeah, don't use that button.
Unless you're prepared.
Don't use that free shipping button unless you're ready to pay that, okay? Now, here, say for example, you're selling cards, sports cards, any type of TCG cards, anything like that, okay? For example, you want to put your shipping is going to be super low because you're shipping literally like less than an ounce items, okay? You're going to put that at like $4.50. So that means that they are only going to pay up to $4.50, and then their shipping is going to be free after that.
Ours stays at $9.21 for the simple fact we ship bigger items. Good morning, Afro Vintage.
Good morning, you guys. Then if you click on buyer pays all shipping costs, that means your buyers are going to pay all the shipping. All the shipping. And yes, you need to contact Whatnot Cartier, because they're not supposed to do that. Okay, and this one also gives you that little also apply to all schedule shows button. Okay, those are all I have set up. I don't ever use the shipping profiles, but I know a lot of people prefer to use the shipping profile. I don't use them. I do have one. It's to unbundle items, but I don't ever use it. Ever. Okay. Does everybody know how to do that in the show? How does bundling work? Okay, so bundling is going to be your shipping profile. So for example, if you want to okay, cuz bundling and reduced shipping are two totally different things. Okay? So if you're going to go in your shipping profile, you're going to create a new one. You're going to say bundled. Okay? This means you're going to put your weight up to 5 pounds, because that's what's going to fit in a priority box, right? You're going to go bundling options. Okay, you're going to set the number of items put in one package. So, for example, if you're doing clothes, right? What up, the vintage source? Okay, I'm answering someone's question, so give me a second. Okay, so you're going to put your number as, like, say for example you're doing clothes, you're doing lightweight clothes. You're going to use your weight, one solid weight of 8 to 11, right? So you're going to put, you want 8 items in this one box, right? You don't have to do the dimensions. Leave that there. And then you can set a fixed weight for additional items in the same package, okay? So for example, say you add more than 8 items, it's going to add a little extra weight, not much, okay? And then you'd save that profile. Oh, 40 pounds. What? Hold on, go back.
Yeah, maybe you can help show how to set up shipping label.
Yeah.
So it puts the seller's name on it and not their actual names. Open comments.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
I think I have to do that on the computer, so give me a second, because I don't think you can do that on the phone. Okay, but anyways, that's how you bundle. That's the difference. The bundling is you're going to go, yeah, you're going to go 8 items at 8 to 11 ounces inside that one box at $9.21 for that one box. So once the $9.21 has been paid on that box, you are going to have to pay another $9.21 once it restarts. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Yes? Okay. That's how Thrifty Little Ma explained that to me last night. Shout out to her because I did not know that. Okay, let me see if I can find it real quick, and then I will show y'all how to do that. Settings.
Guys, and on the bottom of the screen, if you text Mad Fan to that number, you will be granted VIP access to anytime we go live. We will notify you 5 to 10 minutes before that time.
I didn't do it this morning because I forgot the phone outside.
But if you text that number, you'll get updates, VIP like access to our shows, all kinds of stuff. So make sure you text that number, okay, guys? Because we
Okay.
give you all kinds of stuff, coupons, everything through that.
Oh, we're not really selling anything, so it's not that big.
Well, but I'm saying for future shows.
Check that. Just text it. Okay.
Yeah.
So on the computer, let me zoom out for y'all. Boom. Okay. You're gonna go up here to your little profile picture. You're gonna go to account settings. Okay. Then it's gonna pop up some stupid shit like this, right? You're gonna go over here to addresses. Everybody knows ours, so it's not that big of a deal.
Good morning, everybody.
Literally everybody knows ours. Okay. Okay, so right here where it says return
It's kind of
local pickup. Okay, return local pickup. You see these are default. These are just the saved ones she's using, right? You can also add more. That's all you got to do is fix it right here. Okay? Does everybody get it? Got it? Good?
Pop in comments. Did you get that?
Did it got a good?
It was kind of far out though. Okay. Perfect.
Okay. I need to do it on my account because I keep forgetting because mine still says when I get a giveaway or something in the mail, it still says Devin Thomas. In parentheses, it says Dev's Madhouse. And then in parentheses again, it says Stacked Madness.
Yeah, you need to fix that.
I was
have
like,
it set up. It's just-
Jesus.
yeah, thank you. I have it set up. It's just for sellers that don't include an invoice with their order.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to know who it came from.
Exactly. When you buy a lot, like me, sometimes half the time I don't even know who it's coming from because they don't have that set up. Good morning,
neither.
everybody. We're just answering some questions, trying to help everybody out.
Okay, I showed my part. Does everybody understand? I look like a freaking disaster.
I don't
Yes,
like anything.
okay.
I don't like anything.
Cartier, what was your question? Before I forget.
Oh shit.
Okay, I have a question. Can I refuse the package to get my money back because I was charged $60 for shipping?
Yes.
Yes.
Do not pay it.
Refuse. Literally send that shit back.
Yes.
Send it back.
I will not understand why people pay for
Why do people pay for that? Send it back. You already paid the shipping once.
Send it back. And if you've already paid for it, email whatnot support. And I think they give you your money back or I think they give you
Sometimes it's a voucher, like a $15 coupon or something, but most of the time they'll give you your money back.
yes.
I always send the invoice. Wish all sellers did. Listen, we used to send the invoices, but shipping labels are fucking expensive. Okay, and when you have an invoice with literally like 40 fucking items on that thing,
Yeah.
I can't print out 40,000 invoices. So I understand why people don't. But if you only have a couple items, sure, I'll print it out. But when it says there's like 7 pages when I'm printing your shipping label,
We have seen people though that
Dad had one the other day that was 15 pages.
oh my gosh. Oh,
Only
that was one
only if they're in stock, Harold.
okay, because I was about to say we need to show them how to get the free boxes off of USPS.
Okay. Does everybody know how to get free boxes? Oh, you work for you?
Okay, but they're never in stock.
You know how to get. Okay, everybody. They already know how to get their free
I was just
boxes.
wondering
Okay.
if everybody knew.
No, you don't.
How
I
do you
don't.
get
I don't know. You have to have a business account on
USPS?
USPS, and they're never in stock for us.
No, they're never in stock. Oh my gosh, we get
Me
them by the
too.
pallet.
I had put an order in for because we were running out, and I was like, okay, let me just order them so that by the time I need them, they're here. Okay, they never came, so I was like, shit, let me put another order in. I put another order in, and they delivered both pallets at once.
Yes, on the porch. It was
So
coming
now I
out
just
quicker.
have like a shit ton of boxes for no reason.
But they
I'm
got
using them for everything at this point. I'm using them on garage sale tables. I'm using them for everything at this point. Who needs a tote when you have a priority box?
That's right. But then we reuse them, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
Not always. Most of
Christmas
the time.
presents.
Yeah,
Yes.
last year we were giving priority boxes. You know the ones with the seal, the sidelong ones.
Yes, with
Best
clothes.
shit ever for clothes
Yeah, I
on
know.
Christmas.
So do we, small town. We save all good boxes. We've become those people where, like, if we see
The
a box,
neighbors will have started bringing us
uh-huh.
boxes because they're like, I got my grocery order. Do you need any boxes? Half the boxes are not usable, but
The Amazon boxes are amazing.
the Amazon boxes are
So
pretty great.
if you
Depends if
UPS
they're
account, even in personal account, you'll get them free. That's what Harold just said.
interesting. They must have changed that because
Yeah.
it's been a while since I've tried to get free labels.
Oh, because
Because every
Brandy
time they
said
were,
she loves the free tape.
it's been a while since we've checked their
Yeah, because
website.
we only order boxes.
A lot of it's because every time we were checking, they were out.
Yeah, it's worth the shipping
Is
label
it
maker or just printing and taping on regular printer.
100% buy a shipping label?
Oh my god, the thermal printer.
Buy a thermal printer, okay? They're cheap. Shit, they sell them at Walmart. Okay, they sell them on Amazon. I think we got ours
For like $60
on Amazon.
Yeah.
Cheap, 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 and it's the best thing ever. Like it, we had it for 2 years before it even crapped out.
Yeah. Best
And that's
purchase ever.
a lot of that's our fault because it was in the shop and it's like dusting cold out there. It cold hot with the seasons. You know what I mean?
See, my vintage. Okay, so we have a USPS account too, and most of the time when we go to try to find the free labels or free whatever, it's not there. It's sold out.
Yeah, so you're not the only one missing out because I don't ever see it either.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the thermal printer is going to be your best investment ever. I
Ever.
promise you. I will never go back to printing it on a piece of paper and taping that shit on the box. You know how much ink costs?
Oh my gosh, because that's what we were doing. We
You
were
just got one.
printing.
Best thing ever. Life changer.
Yes,
Life changer.
100%.
I will forever have a thermal printer. And they're cheap, you guys. I think the brand that we have is like the MYUBUN or something like that.
Well, and then we found one after ours checked out.
That's the one I'm
That's what
talking
we
about.
have.
We found one in a unit and ours had crapped out. So we had two running at the same time. We had one in here and one out in the shop. And so we just took the one that was in here and we put it in the shop. But I do know that brand, the MY, whatever it is, they just came out with a new one that's like supposed to be like incredible or something.
Oh, for real?
I was like, damn, that's kind of nice.
Man.
For being a cheap thermal printer brand, that was
Yeah.
a nice ass printer.
Okay, so they're like not USPS,
Damn.
UPS. See, and I don't think we've ever checked have we? You know, because our very first free labels came from UPS,
Mhm.
then it came from FedEx,
Yeah.
then we did USPS, and now they're all three sold out. I bought one.
No,
for
the
50 bucks.
USPS doesn't offer free labels.
What does?
USPS doesn't offer free
No,
labels.
no, it's UPS.
They never have.
Okay, so I bought one for $50 in the raw and the Ray Train that's worth like 400. Oh my god!
Damn, is it Rolo? I want a Rolo so bad. Just ordered yours 3 day good.
Yeah,
It
it's
is a
totally
Rolo.
worth it.
I want a Rolo. Those look really cool.
Why? What's so cool about them though?
They're supposed to be like smart
Oh,
to where
okay.
they're like you can have different like profiles for their settings.
Yeah.
It like Sunshine was telling us.
Oh,
Those ones. No, those are that one's a
that's a
Dymo.
Dymo or something.
Yeah, the Dymo ones. They're supposed to be like smart to where you can have different profiles on them.
That's the one I want for just like stickers.
Yeah, I like those. Even the Rolla ones are smart too, though. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. If you're just coming in, we are doing a seller support show. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask us. I'm gonna switch back over with Mom so she can get back to what she was talking about.
I want to talk anyway. I'm just bullshit, man. Devin's the one with all the knowledge.
Really? Just common.
I just do the shows, man. I just do the shows. I'm pretty much the face of the shows.
I'm so glad that we could be helpful. Also, if you are also a new seller, please, 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 for the love of God, do not run everything at 8 to 11 ounces.
Don't do it. You're gonna pay and do reduced shipping. I've seen a lot of seller support shows, not just the one, but that tell you run everything at 8 to 11 ounces. Okay, I could see how that would work if you were running everything smalls that's going to fit in the flat rate. But if you're like us and you run bigger items, that
I don't care who you are. No matter what you're fucking running, 8 to 11 ounces is not gonna work for everything.
it's not going to work for everything. It's not. You're going to be paying out the ass in shipping, not just a little bit. You're going to be paying out the ass, especially if you've sold 200 or 300 items. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to work. You're going to be paying. It's not going to be small either.
Listen, dollar starts don't work for everybody.
No, they don't.
Okay, so please be careful when you're starting your items. Make sure you find a good
price for
middle
you.
ground to where you feel comfortable selling it at that price.
So here's the deal. So when we
one
first,
wedding dress could weigh 8 pounds.
that's right. That's right. So one like when we first started, we ran everything at $5. Everything started at $5. Okay. And then we were on the app. It wasn't until probably the beginning of this year that we went down and started selling everything at $3. Would you say? How do you change the profile of your items? I see people run things as like tiny or small or large, and that resets shipping, bundling, size. So what we do is we have different in our auction tab. We have our 0 to 1, 1 to 3, 4 to 7, 8 to 11, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 4 to 6, 7 to 9. And when we have whatever size item we have, how much it weighs, we will go into our auction tab and pick whichever one we have already preloaded. That's what we do.
Or just put the quantity at
Yep.
1,000.
Yeah, Devin will put just the quantity at 1,000 of each of those auction. You know how like when you're preloading an item, you do a listing, okay? That's how we are doing it. We're just listing an item, but it's going to say is A 0 to 1 ounce number 1.
Yeah,
B
you just make it the item name.
That's
all
right.
you're doing.
That's all you're doing. And then you're going to go into your auction tab every time you run something. And yeah, ours used to be color coded as well because we had tape that was all different colors. And now we've just decided that we do it A, B, C, D.
It's quicker if I can write A1 and then half of your username or your whole username. It's just quicker that way.
Yes.
Writing the colors was a little bit slower.
What about silver ounce start?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, Nicholas?
Like you sound like a bingo game, seriously. Because I'm like D11.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
It's just quicker. Like I get that not everybody wants to do random pulls either. You know what I mean? So if you're preloading, I feel like you're gonna get more money for your items if you're preloading.
Yeah, I think so too. We used to preload every single item right then and there. I got really fast at it in the beginning, but then it was like, you know what? It'd be a lot faster if we just did it by weights, because then we could go in there and just choose our weight and run the item. Now, if we have a big show, like a vault show, we have what we call our vault shows. Um, It's upstairs. Now we will preload so we can get pre-bids on those. Starting out $5 or more. That's how you are? Okay. So, like I was saying when we first started the show, I mean, you're going to want to start. Now, let me rephrase this. Now, if you did have 1 ounce silver, I mean, if you start too high, Nicholas, you're not going to get any buyers on it unless somebody comes in and sees, like, hey, that's actually worth a lot more. Say you're starting at 10 and somebody like is like, that's worth a lot. You might get a buyer on that. But I wouldn't personally start anything out higher than $5. I wouldn't.
I don't know. That's nah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. If it's
I think
seriously worth it.
$10, I think $10 is a good stopping point.
Yeah, 10 for sure. Because if I go into a show and I see something starting at $30, yeah, I'm not. Mm-mm. Sorry. You were just buying them at 5?
See, 5 is a good starting point. We did
I do.
$5
I think
for
it
a long
is.
time.
We did it for a really long time,
We
over a
still
year.
do sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, like some of our items do start at 5. All glass starts at 5.
And if they want it bad enough, Nicholas, they'll pay for it. I
They will
promise.
pay for it for
Even
sure.
if you're not doing reduced shipping. Like we didn't do reduced shipping for a year and a half. It's barely been 6 months since we started doing reduced shipping, maybe a little bit longer.
Yeah, I was thinking it was at the beginning of the year when we first started doing reduced shipping because before we had everybody paying their own shipping. I make polymer clay earrings, etc. So it's hard to stay at a set price for handmade, but I haven't started yet. It is hard. That's true.
Especially for yourself, like your own crafts like that, that's difficult.
That is
I
difficult.
don't think I could do that personally because I hate pricing stuff already.
That's exactly what we were talking about, Cartier, is like we feel like if somebody really wants something, they're gonna buy it for sure.
A
They
lot
feel
of
like
it
it's a
has to
good
do-
price.
A lot of it has to do with the fact of like, do you have space to continue to hold the item until you get what you want for it?
That's exactly right.
And if that's the case,
Excuse me.
if you do have the space, you might as well just put it in your buy it now for what you actually want for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts. Because we had a 14 karat gold vintage Egyptian like gold necklace.
Oh, it was beautiful.
It was so gorgeous. We put that in our buy it now, and within a week it sold. Literally
$500.
$500 within a week.
Out of the marketplace.
Yep, straight out of the marketplace. So if you want a lot of money for something, put it in your buy it now. For real, put it on that marketplace because people look at it and they will buy if they feel that it's worth it and cheap. Because that was probably worth a whole lot more than $500.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Because I'm pretty sure who bought
I
it
think
is a reseller.
When we had it appraised, it was worth $750.
Yeah.
We were waiting. We were trying to give people a deal.
Yeah, we did. We gave a deal out. But I'm just saying that dollar starts are not going to work for a new seller. We tried it as a new seller.
It did
We
not work.
lost our ass.
I think we ended up paying like almost $400 one time
Yeah, for shipping
shipping on a dollar show.
for a dollar show. It was like not it just doesn't it will kill your sales. If you are a new seller, okay, you're only holding 3 to 4 people, 2, 3, 4, 10 people in your show, okay, everything's going at a dollar, you're only making 50 cents to 30 to 50 cents on those items. And some of those items might be worth 50. Okay. But I mean, you got to be willing to let things go, of course. Okay. But don't you want to make more than 50 cents on it? So dollar starts don't work for everybody. And like 8 to 11 ounces that doesn't work for everybody. Okay. I mean, I'm just saying.
Plus, you have to realize that they are taking a percentage out of every single sale.
Yes. I'd rather have free shipping than dollar starts. Me too. Me too.
Exactly.
Because either way, you're paying, right? You're not making any money. Because, like, I told them because we tried that whole dollar thing. I think it was what a few shows we did because we were like maybe it'll get better. Yeah, no, I
It
finally was
got
like,
worse.
it did. It got worse, and I finally was like, I'm not doing that anymore. Not. So then we raised our prices to 3. We went to $3 starts. And just in the last 6 months is when we started doing all glass at 5 cuz we were going through a shit ton of shipping supplies
And
because
it's not cheap.
no, it is not. And we found an industrial place here, a paper industrial like company here in our city, which I was going to tell you guys, find a paper company in your town, city, whatever, that sells paper products to businesses because that was the best thing that we had ever done. And we get our boxes, our ground boxes, our pizza boxes for our vinyl, packing paper, bubble wrap. We get it all from a paper company, and it is so much
It's
cheaper.
way cheaper. Like,
So much
I
cheaper.
understand everybody's point of like, just get it off Amazon. It's gonna be cheap, but there are cheaper options.
There are way cheaper options. So look into, especially if you sell vinyls, you're going to want those pizza boxes because it's perfect size, right? But we actually, that's how we found it because we had a vinyl show and we were like, how the hell are we going to ship this? And we're using these monster boxes. So then ended up using a ton of paper. Okay. So we had Bougie B that said, hey man, you need pizza boxes. Go find your paper company. I was like, what?
She actually suggested going to like a local
Yeah, pizza joint.
first and asking for boxes that were new and not used.
Yeah, they don't do that. I'm just saying because I
Not
went
here.
not here anyway because they have a pizza joint up in Washington that gives them free boxes. I went to every pizza place and asked, and nobody did it. So then that's when I went to a paper company, and then like realized like, holy crap, you guys can give me everything I need.
Like there's no
everything.
point to order it anymore.
No,
We
I
can
just
literally just make a phone call because we have a business account up there and say, hey, I need this, 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 and this, and it'll be ready same day.
yes, they put it on the dock, and now they let me walk around in their warehouse because they know me. I can just go to the back, pick out whatever I want, what size boxes, everything, because I'm a talker. I'm a talker. So now I know like the dock manager. I'll just walk in and say, hey, can I go to the back? I need new boxes today.
Size of,
Yeah.
I'm looking for a specific size of box that you guys might have. And
Yeah.
the like the other like for records, I think it's like an 18 by 9 by 12 is what we were using. Okay, well we were walking around back there and I was like, look, they have one that's an 18 by 10 by 12.
Yeah.
Those ones instead, and it's like the
It's
perfect milk
perfect.
box.
It's literally like a milk box, but different. It's like a
But
regular
without the
box.
freaking handles, you know what I mean? Like it's like a
Yes.
perfect size. And we would have never known they even had it if we wouldn't have been able to walk around back there.
I know. And now I'm just like, hey man, I'm gonna go to the back. All right, Joy.
Let me know what you need.
Yeah, and then I just walk up there. Like last time she went with me, so she just carried the boxes up. But the other time they had accidentally ordered, some company had ordered like 300 or what, no, it was 400 feet of bubble wrap. And it got sent to them by accident. And the dock manager, I said, what are you doing with that? It was 2 rolls. I said, what are you doing with that? He said, man, if you take that, I'll give it to you at regular price. I said, are you saying like regular price for like a smaller hole? And he said, yeah. I got that stuff for like 35 bucks for like, was it 400
So
feet?
each roll
Yeah.
was like 450
450 feet of bubble wrap, man. We still have those.
Rolls are huge. I have a whole
They were
I have a
massive.
whole roll in the shipping shit.
Yeah.
And then there's one in the shop that's hanging up that's like almost halfway now.
I'm telling you, so much bubble wrap. I was like, hell yeah.
I'm telling you guys, if you find a paper company, it will be your better option.
Yes.
And we have multiple. We just went with the cheaper option.
Right.
God is good.
Right.
Okay.
Very good.
Mod Vintage said, "Did you ever think you would be so excited to find boxes,
Oh my
like
God.
over boxes? It's the
No.
small things.
It's the small things for sure. Because Devin and I have this habit now. Even if we're just like going to the store, we're like, think they'll give us that box. That's a nice box.
That's a nice box.
We went to a garage sale one time. There was a whole bunch of boxes out there. I walked up there and said, "What are you doing with all those boxes?" We didn't even want to look at their garage sale, but I just said, "What are you doing with all those boxes?" She goes, "You want them?" Hey, Shelby. Good morning. But I said, "What are you doing with those boxes?" And she goes, "You want them?" I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Can I just have them?" And she was like, "Absolutely." We loaded up so many boxes.
The whole bed of the truck was full
Yes.
of boxes.
And then I felt bad. So we all walked around their garage sale and left. You know what I'm saying? Walmart will give boxes free, stocking not shift hours. Really? What time do I need to be at Walmart? For real? What time? I will go up there gladly. Yep. Saw it. I brought chicken on sale to wait. I brought chicken on sale to give away to people infected by the government shutdown. Really? I'm confused. I'm not really like I've seen a lot of stuff, but then like I'm just like, man, used to work there. Oh, okay. Okay. What time do I need to be there to pick up boxes?
6
Is it
a.m.
is oh okay, 6 a.m. Perfect. I'll be there. Well, maybe.
I was like, "Mom, it's literally like 6 a.m."
I know, but we don't do a show every day at 6 a.m., Devin. I'm up early all the time. I will go up there with my propel.
With your
My
propel.
propel. I
And
need to
your
quit
J-
your yeah, my G for you. Oh, I knew I forgot something a while ago.
Sounds like Deb would be at Walmart loading the car. Fucking hell, right? Twisted Traditions. She always got me doing some extra ass shit in the middle of the night. Like it's freaking 6 a.m. I've been high for
Middle
an
of the
hour.
night. You hear this
It's
crap?
still dark outside.
Do you hear this crap? She only got me something doing something in the middle of the night. Now I will give her this. Like I had her over here at 4:45 this morning. So
Like, damn, man, I barely went to sleep at 1.
same. It just means we'll get a nap later.
We don't have an Aldi here.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
Ours are
crack of dawn, exactly.
ours
And I
is
worked all
United.
weekend.
Yeah, she busted her butt all weekend. That's why we decided we were going to do this show instead of a selling show
Does
because
anybody
we
have
did a
any more
garage sale.
questions? We are taking questions. Feel free
Yeah,
to ask away, okay,
yeah.
Twiz?
We were just, like as sellers ourselves for over 2 years now on this app, we just wanted to like maybe like help out a little bit. Good morning, Marie. But our thing is if you can help us, we can help you maybe. Let's do this together. What has worked for us? Like
Hey, Marie.
like a lot of seller support shows say, run everything at $1. Make sure you're running everything at 8 to 11 ounces, and it's not going to work. It's not going to work for everybody. Okay. Here's a question: is there a way to get the bundled shipping price to update to 921 so I don't have to change every time?
No.
No.
Sadly, not yet, Twisted. Not yet.
No. I go to Aldi every day and find chicken 89 cents a pound and chips 50. Damn. Hey, they have one in Dallas, right? I'm going that way tomorrow.
Yeah,
I
I'm pretty
know.
sure there's not a way to do that yet, Twisted, which is really stupid. They should give you that option. But I also could be wrong because I feel like I might have saw
Is
that.
Aldi in Dallas?
I don't know.
Well, I'm asking the chat. Is there an Aldi in Dallas?
Do you
Okay.
pre-weigh all items before the show? Is it faster? Harold, so we do live blind unboxings unless we're doing a vault show. Well, I am weighing it during the show.
Yeah,
Our people know that we want to get the accurate weight for them. We don't want you to pay more than you have to pay, and we don't want to pay more than we have to.
exactly. So we
So
weigh it during.
they don't care.
Right. We will weigh everything during the show because you know what? Here's another thing. Sure, be quick about your stuff because nobody likes that dead air waiting on another item. Be quick about it, but it's your show. You can do whatever you want, take your time, but my suggestion would be to weigh your item. Weigh your item so you're not overpaying like afterwards.
Okay, another point to the 8 to 11 ounces would be, for example, you have something that weighs 0 to 1 ounces, and you have one set weight in there. You have one set weight for 8 to 11 ounces, and you're trying to sell me something that's 0 to 1 ounce.
Right.
Like you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I do know what you
I feel like
mean.
that's just shitty.
I
But
feel like
maybe
it's
that's just me. I don't know.
100%, Deb. I mean, if you that you're not wrong. And like Cartier said, facts. I mean, you're running everything at 8 to 11, 0 to 1 ounce. You got to like let's say it's a ring or some sort of card. Okay. Now you've just paid 9.21 for that teeny tiny item. Well, it wouldn't be 9.21, it'd be like $5 and something.
But still.
But still, you've only paid $1. Okay, let's say it was a card. You only paid $1, but yet now you've got $5 to $6 on top of it as shipping. But then I do get where it's enticing to come into a show and buy a pound item, and all you've paid is $5 in shipping. Because I am one of those people that will come into a show and look and see, because a lot of people will run everything at 1 pound. Have you seen that?
Mhm.
Okay. So that's automatic 9.21 in shipping.
A lot of people won't do it. If they see that 9.21 the first time, they're like, ooh.
Exactly.
You
And
know
I'm
what I mean?
kind of like that, especially if I'm only paying $2, $3 for an item.
Okay, and if you're weighing the items correctly,
Yeah.
you shouldn't have that issue. You should be, okay, for example, say you're about to run an item that's 2 to 3 pounds. What do I say every time? I'm like, okay, you guys, this is a little bit heavier.
Yes.
But we're gonna weigh it at 2 to 3 pounds. But remember, 9.21 max shipping is on, so you only have to pay it once, and then it's free. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's as long as you're telling them what you're doing, and if they really want the item, they're gonna buy it. You know what I mean? Okay, I saw a question a second ago. Let me go back up. Paula, are you still here, my love? Hello, I sell sterling silver jewelry at a really good price. $2 a gram, but I have a hard time getting buyers. Any suggestions? I think a lot of people in the hi guys, welcome in you guys. I think a lot of people in the jewelry category, it's very saturated. Whatnot is very saturated. There's more sellers than there are buyers. My coffee is not agreeing with me. Good morning, Caitlin. Hold on, you're naked. I think the only way you're going to be able to keep people in your shows is to be your genuine self. But this is also just my opinion, okay? I haven't seen one of your shows. If you're a seller in the chat, make sure you put your favorite emoji so that I can follow you back, okay? So I'm trying to be we're trying to support small sellers, okay? Like I don't want people to automatically assume just because we're almost at 20,000 followers that I'm only watching big sellers because I'm not. I honestly can't really stand a lot of them. So I should have known that was gonna happen, Caleb. Already friends with you, already friends with you. I don't want to watch the only like I don't see how people can only watch new like old how do I say this without coming off like a dick? I want to support the people who are going to support me. Does that make sense? When you go into these sellers who have hundreds of thousand followers, all they're doing is putting a sponsor at the bottom of their screen. I don't want to support those people because they're not giving me my time of day. I want to support people who support us. So if you're a newer seller or you're a seller in general, make sure you put your favorite emojis in the chat so that we can all follow each other and we can all watch each other's shows.
Exactly. You're a number to some of these sellers. They could give a shit less. 100%. We are adding sterling to our clothing this week and hope we can sell mod vintage. I would love to come to that show. I don't. Oh my God. Cartier, we don't do sponsors either.
We do.
I don't,
Listen,
like, I don't buy them.
I'm not going to buy a sponsor. The whole reason we have a sponsor in our buy it now is in case someone wants to bless the chat. We're not making any money on that.
Yeah, look at Granny Sales.
4 heat transfers. A seller was charging me $10 for shipping.
For $4 for the transfers, which only
That is why it is super important to weigh your items correctly. That's exactly why. Because now, are you going to buy from that person ever again?
I'm gonna go follow Memes Bargains right now.
I wouldn't buy from that seller again.
Following.
You know what I mean? No, exactly. I would not buy from that seller again.
No.
For one, you screwed me on my shipping. Why would you screw me on shipping? You know what I mean? Honestly, you get the best deals from the smaller sellers. Their shows aren't saturated with buys. Exactly. And I think a lot of people don't understand that because they're searching. My generation has a word for that. It's called clout. Okay?
Yep.
They're searching for that. Oh, pick me, pick me. Oh, pick me.
Yeah.
Vibe.
Yeah. It's very
Lots of clout. It's very cliquish, and I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
If you want to support other people, make sure you're following everybody who has put an emoji in the chat because everybody that's in this chat is pretty much a seller. Minus Caitlin.
Yeah, I only have 7 to 10 in my room usually. Sometimes that's all we have, but sometimes we'll have less than 20, and we have almost 20,000 followers.
Another thing I want to talk about for sellers, okay?
Good morning, Lucky Girl.
You see that little dot with the number?
32 people.
When you are running your show, how many times do you look at that?
Room set.
Oh,
Yeah.
me too, room.
Yeah, how many times do you look?
How many times are you looking at that number throughout your show?
I don't buy from sellers who wear cowboy hats. The whole damn time, Twisted said.
You know what?
Sometimes we
I
only
have a
have
suggestion for that.
Sometimes we only have 100 bookmarks and only 10 people show.
Bookmarks don't really matter. A lot of it's just because that you want people to bookmark your show, but then they never show up. That's why we started doing the text fam, like the inner ward right there, the text mad fam. Okay, because a lot of people don't get your notifications. I get notifications for people who I don't even follow.
Yeah, look at this. Some of the sellers make you not want to buy when they are yelling for the price to go higher to retail and get mad when it goes for a price they set. Yes, Caitlin.
Exactly.
Now, I've always
Okay.
been known as a screamer, but I don't scream about that.
Mom just likes to yell at people.
Yeah, I just like to yell at you.
Okay, you see that little button? Put a sticker over it.
Yes.
Don't look at it.
Right.
You know how much calmer your show's gonna go and how nicer you're gonna be, and you're just gonna keep going no matter what because you can't see that number. So you think there's a million people in your show. You think there's nobody in your show. You're not gonna know. Put a sticker over it.
Oh, did you see Grant? Like, okay, Cartier said big sellers get mad when I don't buy, but it'd be 500 people in there for a giveaway. Yes.
Right.
Granny sells, but she got insulted and said she had options. That is whatnot that controls shipping. I canceled the order and she blocked me. No, she controlled that shipping.
You should hide the number. I promise it will make you feel so much better if you hide the number.
Yeah, Caitlin. Very true.
Come on, guys, it's running low. Bid it up, bid it up, bid it up. You know how annoying that is?
Yeah.
Please don't be like that. I understand keeping the energy up, but that's not keeping the energy up. That's just annoying the fuck out of everybody. That's not keep. There's a difference.
Swipe, swipe, swipe. Bid, bid, bid.
Buy my Temu shit.
Yes. Well, we always joke around and say, buy our shit. But I do a playful yell. You're right, Shelby. You're right.
I had someone say, "Damn, why y'all yelling?" I said, "We're excited to turn the volume down." Look, I'm excited. There's 30 people in here. Buy my shit. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by energy is you are genuinely excited. You're excited that you have 3 people watching you, okay? But guess what? If you have a sticker over there, you have 100 people in there.
That's right. Talk like you have 100.
Talk like you have 100 people in your show. Being louder does not make you a good host. It just says you have nothing really to say. Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay, I guess I'm not a good host.
Shut the fuck up. No. I think a lot of people just have mommy issues and they like when mom yells at them, which is a little bit fucking weird in my opinion.
Devin doesn't have mommy issues for sure. We're together every day. You gotta have it. I feel like you have to have a little bit of energy to have a good show.
I don't know. I feel like if you're just sitting here, like, it's very obvious. Like, because when we feel like shit doing like our last jewelry show, for example, okay? We both were just sitting there, we're like, here, yeah, this is great. Because we don't feel good. And when you don't feel good, you don't put off that energy. So you don't make what you want to make for things. Does that make sense? I don't know if we're making sense. Are we making sense?
Thank you, Room.
Okay. Because if we're sounding a little crazy, just feel free to let us know. Like when we don't feel good and we're having shows like that, we'll randomly have one of you guys pop in and be like, "What the fuck's going on? Why aren't y'all yelling at us?"
Right.
You know what I mean?
Why aren't you yelling and cussing at us, man?
Like, why aren't you saying fuck every 3 seconds? What the fuck's wrong with you? You know? That makes us realize, like, yo, put your energy back up. Which is very difficult when you feel like shit, by the way.
Oh my God, you have no idea. For real. Yeah.
Like,
Especially when I'm like, funny and personality and everything. But if I don't feel good, yeah, you're not gonna hear it from me.
let's go
Yeah.
chat, wake up chat. Yeah, we do a lot of that. So I hate to break it to you guys, but if you hear us scream at you, wake up chat, you should probably wake up. Just saying.
I'm not gonna be quiet about it. I cannot enjoy sitting across the room. Why? Hi.
Listen, we just keep switching back and forth. Like it's my turn to sit over there again. Mom's gonna come back.
Yeah. This is what we do all the time. You know why though? You know why? Because I'm on a water pill. And Devin bitches at me because like I take it in the morning. I'm supposed to.
Oh, that's
How
a
did
good
you get
question.
comfortable being on screen? Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. We were not on screen in the beginning. You only saw hands, and we were out in the shop. We had an area, and probably about 6 months, I would say, we were not on screen. And here's the thing: I'm not shy. I'm very, very social.
I am very shy.
And Devin is very, very shy. She gets that from her dad. Her and her sister like deal with a lot of anxiety. And Devin is like more like me than my youngest child is. So she's gotten a lot better over time.
A lot,
But
it helps, honestly, because the following that we have.
the following, yes, the friends that we have made on here. Okay,
Because if y'all don't give a fuck how I look, why should I?
yeah, well, I always care what I look like. I feel like now I would prefer Devin to be on screen because I have become uncomfortable with the way I look because I've been so sick and I've lost so much weight. But I still do it. I do still do it because, like, I've always been on screen And you guys, most everybody knows that have been in my chat knows what I've gone through and how sick I've been. Oh, thank you, Shelby. I appreciate that.
Said, do you feel on camera is better selling wise than just showing the item?
I feel like if you're on camera, it's better. It changed everything when I got on camera.
Oh, 100%. You have to realize that once you are on camera, it's a trust factor. Okay, when you're not,
Thank you, Kay.
when you're just showing the items and not showing who you are, they can't see you. I feel like there's less likeliness that they're gonna buy.
We do feel like it's a big trust thing. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like interacting with your chat goes better. It makes them feel like you're talking to them 100%. 100%. And if no one's talking to me, I mean, like, I'll still talk. I'm still going to talk, but then I'm going to try to get my chat to engage with me. I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to ask them how their day's going, what they're doing, what's everybody cooking for supper? Because, like, let's do Mad Dad Auctions, Matt, as an example. If I'm sitting in the room, Matt doesn't hold very many people in his chat, but if I'm sitting in the room, I'm pulling up YouTube music. What's a weird song? Or what are you guys cooking for supper? Because he always does night shows. I will get his 4, 5, 6 people talking to me. I will. Because I'm just like that, I guess. I don't know. But
All about the
oh, you know what? Have a great day. Thanks for being here. For real.
I'm glad we could help.
I'm glad we could help you too. For real. Cartier, that's you too? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm still gonna talk, but I'm always trying to get the chat to do it. I think you
do
should.
it. You should do it, Shelby. You should.
You should. 100%, Shelby.
Honestly, the more I do it, the less I give it. I don't care. You know what I mean? The more I do it, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that we do our shows together. Don't get me wrong. So like if one of us is live, like actually on camera,
Yeah.
without the other, it's fucking weird and I don't like it.
Oh yeah.
I get nervous. That's when I get nervous.
Devin and I have a chemistry. Okay. Maybe it's a mother-daughter thing, but we're best friends. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm kind of strange too, if I were to do a show without Devin, it'd be weird. Okay. But I'd still make it work.
Oh,
But
yeah,
it wouldn't be like our normal shows because we're always cutting up, we're always talking shit to each other. I mean, but we have a certain kind of chemistry. I get the vibe with you guys are fun. I followed and I'm glad I found it. Okay, thank you. But I mean, uh it's just weird without each other. So, like, try to do every show because every time I go out of town, I'm like, I'm going to do a show. I'm going to do a show. I never do a show. I've done shows. I can't say that though. I've done shows where I've gone and like basically done a commercial, is what I call it, to like say, hey guys, this is what we'll be doing this next week. And I'll do like a giveaway show, by myself. But that's about it. That's about it.
It's like a solid, like maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes
I
of me.
have done several shows by myself, but I have come to the conclusion that I don't like it. I don't like it. I would much rather there be someone, like for example, when no one's in the chat talking to you. I like when there's someone I can chat with.
Yeah. Devin has to have somebody to chat with, and I'm not specifically like that. I'll just chat away.
Yeah,
'Cause you know
me
what?
and Caitlin, we were starting to do good. You know what I mean?
Because you know what? When nobody's here, I talk to my dogs. I'll talk to myself.
Shit,
I
she was
mean,
telling me she was talking to the fish the other day.
I talk to my fish all the time. Okay? I talk to anybody and whatever will listen to me. Okay? Okay, so Twisted Traditions had said, I have determined last week doing night shows is getting worse. There's too many of us fighting for viewers. Twisted Traditions. Okay, I have to talk about this. Okay. If I missed your comment, I'll come back to it. I talked to her fish. Yeah, see, Caitlin does too. Okay, so I was up in the middle of the night. It was 2:30 in the morning, Central Standard Time. Middle of the night.
You got big on the fish.
They did get big. They need a pond. Anyway, so there was a girl on, I saw that she had 250 people at 2:30 in the
What the
morning
fuck?
yesterday. I was like, "What? What the hell is she doing?" Okay, because I was like, "Wait, people can hold that many people in the middle of the night in the storage unit category."
Who the fuck was on
And
there?
Monty Perry,
Oh, she was dumpster diving.
she was dumpster. She was straight
I fucking
set.
love watching her shows.
I was blown away because everybody kept coming in going, "Are you in a dumpster?" And she just laughed at him. She would never confirm it, but it was really obvious, right? But she was straight sitting in a dumpster, selling the shit out of stuff. And then she'd get out, move on to the next dumpster, jump in. Okay, but I determined she was behind a shopping mall because Devin and I have dumpster dive, and it is not, you wouldn't catch us dead
I'm
jumping
getting
in.
in that motherfucker.
Hell no. But every dumpster she was getting in had like brand new items that basically didn't sell, so they just threw it away. And she was
Wish we had that
selling
type
the
of shit.
shit out of that. I was right. You were watching that stream too? Because I mean, a lot of people were like, "Are you in the dumpster?" I always miss her shows because I fall asleep right before she goes. Like, yeah, it was 2:30 in the morning, and I was super sick,
I just
but I was
thought I was
like,
also watching a rare picture worth money. Yeah.
okay, okay, you guys all know what I'm talking about. But I'm like, holy shit. But you know what, Twisted? She was the only one that was holding people. Everybody else that was live. I mean, I think I saw a few that had 20 or 30 people in their room, but Oswald, and I only watched Imani Perry for maybe 10 minutes, because shit was going high. And I was like, damn.
That's a good question, Busy BB. It could be. It could be. We don't know.
That was my thing because like I was like, she's got to be behind a shopping mall or like, like Kohl's, a shopping mall. Because like one dumpster had she was selling clothes. The very next dumpster were these really pretty in the box fused glass wall decor, and there was a shit ton of them. And she was running her sudden death, getting $10 more, 10, 11, $12 more.
Shit.
What?
Caitlin said, I used to work at Home Goods, and when I managed the back room, they wanted us to break things and lock the dumpster so people couldn't get that stuff. See, and I've seen a
Okay.
lot of that type of stuff in dumpsters too. That's why I was like, I've
Because
seen
because they don't do that here. They'll do the same damn thing. They'll like take a, what is it, a razor knife on certain items. Because me and Devin dumpster dived, and everything we were pulling out was torn up. You've seen what?
I've seen stuff like that ripped up and torn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Food and all didn't make it sense. At least donate the food. Wasteful, exactly.
She's a smart cookie. She's a finance degree. I've been watching her for a while. Dang.
They're hit or miss in PA Twisted.
Oh wow, okay. Literally being out of the box, taken to
If
the
you
death.
dumpster dive at our Goodwill, it's like they have night security.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Goodwill here is not like Goodwill everywhere else. I'll tell you that. It sucks. All our stores cut stuff up and douse it with bleach. That's what I'm talking about. Because we went behind a shopping mall one day. It was broad daylight though. And
I
I'm
just
telling
stick
you,
that shit in my car.
I'm telling you, they just with razor knives to where like decor, things like that, there's no way you could resell it. And I'm like, why? Why would you do that? If you're just throwing it away, why not give it to a reseller? You know?
You don't even have to give it to a reseller. Just fucking donate it.
Yes. You can't dumpster dive here, they'll call the police. That's what I'm talking about. Pretty much they do the same shit here too. They do. You can't do it. You can't. Does anybody have any more questions? Because this was going to be a short show because I did a garage sales show. So we're going to get our shipping done early today. So if everybody has any more questions, let's see what everybody's saying. Dumpster diving is a city ordinance thing. So it just depends. Oh, we should check. I don't know why, like, they'd be so wasteful, they make so much exactly! That's what I'm talking about. I really enjoyed your show, an awesome class, you ladies. Thank you, Granny.
We will
I
be doing
appreciate
more of these
Yes.
types of shows, but they're gonna be at different times, so they're not always gonna be at 5 a.m.,
That's
okay?
true. That's true.
So make sure you're bookmarking, following. If you're a
Thank you
stellar
for
in
being
the
here.
chat, put an emoji in the chat so we can follow you one more time. Just in case everybody missed you.
Wow, 6:03. Okay, yeah, we wanna make sure that we follow everybody. Let's follow Paulo.
Harold.
Oh, we're already following Harold and Paulo. I made sure of it. That's a earlier. Okay, Cartier.
Yep.
Yeah, Shelby, we're already following you.
Yep.
I followed Granny a while ago. Mod Vintage. Let's see. We're already friends. Yeah, we've been following.
That's
Yeah,
a good idea. If you are a seller, make sure you're dropping your next show.
right now.
Drop
Drop it
right
now.
Let us know what you got.
Yeah, for real. When's your next show? What are you selling? Mossburn.
I need a nap already.
That's why I was like, we need to get a head start on our shipping at 6:30 in the morning. Why not? That way we can be done really early. Let's see. Skylanders tomorrow, Vintage Holiday Wednesday. Ooh.
Skylanders, isn't that toys? Aren't those toys?
I was
Or
just
what is
talking
the-
about the holiday stuff. Comics tonight, Sterling Tuesday.
Video game accessory. That's what I thought.
Yeah. Hell yeah, Twisted. Everybody go bookmark Twisted. Show up for that show. What time are you doing it though? I might be there if it's super late in the middle of the night.
I'm doing a show the day before my birthday, so November 5th. I have some Disney items, but most random. Nice.
All right, hell yeah, Shelby.
Today at noon CST, retro video games and collectibles.
Ooh, Grumpy, are we following you?
am.
Yeah, okay. I didn't see you come in because I'm like, ooh, we need to be following you. 6 p.m. Eastern. Okay.
Huge Fisher Price Little People holiday only 603. Hell
Ooh.
yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Caitlin's like, cause she got little people.
Literally.
She does. She'll be there. I guarantee you.
Guys,
Caitlin, go bookmark that show.
sure you are following every single person in this chat.
We do vintage
Support
clothing
each
too.
other.
Yeah, please. We do vintage clothing Tuesday nights and Thursday, 11:15 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so I might be there because I'm always up in the middle of the night. I'm always sick in the middle of the night. It always hits me in the middle of the night. It sucks. Y'all, some good shows this week. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Okay, let's see.
Ah, 603. Nice to know. Nice to know. In November, prices will go up. Christmas shop now. Yes. Yes, I have been. I'm trying to get a head start on it this year because I'm one of those people that waits literally until Christmas Eve. And then it's stupid and it's expensive, and I always end up spending way more than I need to. So I definitely will. What are our thoughts on what? Oh, about getting paid? Shelby, is that what you're talking about getting paid for it? Yes. Okay. Well, I mean, to each their own. We're not big enough to like pay somebody. But
From what I understand, depending on how you're getting paid, I'm pretty sure it's against the TOS. So if I was you, I'd be careful about that.
yes, be very careful. Be very careful.
Because being a paid moderator is not supposed to happen. No, you're good. You're good. I get that, but also at the same time, to each their own. You know what I mean?
That's what I was saying. To each their own. You shouldn't have to be paid. I mean, here's my thoughts on it. Okay. We have enough moderators that do it because they love our shows. We've made friends with them and we trust them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like we should have to pay. That's
Like,
my
we
thought.
have to pay fees and
And taxes and shipping.
taxes.
We have enough sellers that like have become our friends, literally become our friends. 603, Thrifty Little Ma, Mary Nick,
Bougie
Lauren,
Bee.
Bougie Bee. I mean, that they want to be our moderators.
That's understandable too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's way understandable.
Kevin, exactly.
Kevin, yeah. Which is actually a chick. But she goes by Kevin to us. And she wants to go by Kevin because she is Kevin the Minion. Mary is the notorious B.O.B. Bob the Minion. They love it because the Minion thing is so cute. And we've gotten a lot of hate over the whole Minion thing, but we just let it
Like I
slide.
said, to each their
Okay,
own.
each their own, man.
You know what I mean? If you take everything to heart, what people say about you, then you're never gonna get anywhere.
And you know what? I am like a black heart. And I don't, I have a big heart actually. But I am one of those people that it takes a lot to get to me. A lot. I worked in the medical field for 20 years and then I became a bartender. So come at me. I dare you.
Okay, Twisted Tradition says, you guys ever address the new 1K to 2.5K sell threshold that's going into effect? Yeah, I'm freaking the fuck out.
What are you
about it.
talking about?
So if you do not have your 1K sales before, I don't remember when the deadline is, but they're about to raise it to 2.5K before you'll get instant payout now.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We need to hype up your shows like crazy. Stacked
Yeah,
Madness.
the 3rd.
Stacked Madness is going to be doing hella shows up until the 3rd. Okay. She's trying to get to her 1K. Devin over here is trying to get to her 1K.
The payout system doesn't really matter to me either, honestly. I'm just kind of doing it to do it.
She loves doing it.
But at the same time, like,
would be
bruh, you know
nice.
how long it fucking took me to get to 500?
Yeah. Yeah. Dad, look at him. It took him almost a year.
Now running 24-hour shows.
Right.
Fuck, dude.
I'll be on her channel running shows for her at 2 a.m. selling some freaking books. Okay. Stacked Madness, Devin over here sells media, guys. If you guys didn't know, all kinds of media. And I'd say we do a show today, but I don't know how that's gonna go.
Yeah.
And
I do plan on doing a show whenever you leave. I'm just gonna do some dollar movies outside.
there you
Maybe
go.
$2 DVDs.
There you go. Because guys, I don't know whether we're gonna actually do a show tomorrow, but I think we will. It's gonna be super early. We'll be doing a
Go for
selling
it, Joey,
show.
shoot.
Yeah, come on.
What you
Hit
got?
me, man. Hit
What you
me.
got?
Yeah. But I will be doing a selling show tomorrow morning early. And then that will be my last show this week because I'm leaving town. Okay. I got a new doctor to tell me what the hell the quack here did to me. Okay.
The 5 a.m. threw you off? That's what we're trying to keep you on your toes.
That's
folks.
right.
Fucking
Doing shows when big raid trains are happening. Do we wait until it's done? That's up to you.
fuck them is my opinion.
That's right.
Okay, because you're never gonna get anywhere if you're waiting for everybody else to stop being
Yep.
live.
Yep. If you're waiting for a big seller to not be on, then you're never going to do a show.
Exactly.
We learned that.
Even if there is raid trains going on, you guys, there's literally not everybody wants to watch a raid train.
Nope. There might be 2, 3, 400 people in there, but I guarantee you're going to get at least 5 people in your show or 10 people in your show or even more, because not everybody wants to watch those raid trains. And like,
the prices are nuts.
The prices are stupid. And the people in there, they're bidding that shit up like, what? But you're never going to get anywhere if you wait on these big sellers. Just go live. Literally.
Exactly. Just do the show. Trust me, some people leave when they realize the prices are too
That's
high.
exactly right. Exactly right. That's what I'm saying. Do it. Fuck it, right? Do it.
Fuck it. Exactly. That's my thing. You know what?
Good morning,
And
Chicken
even
Life.
if there's only a few people that show up into your show, Shelby, at least they showed up
And you did a show.
and you did a show and you could say, you know what, I fucking did it.
That's right. That's right. So do it. I mean, for real, do it.
We have to look like as people who don't hold a lot of people as it is in general.
Right.
You have to look at things that type of way and say, you know what, at least I fucking did it. There's got to be a positive aspect to everything, okay? If you're looking at everything in the negative, you're never going to get anywhere, okay? We went live at 5 a.m.
Central Time, yeah.
Central Standard Time, okay? We've been talking about it for a long time that we want to start going on earlier. Like at one point, we might be doing a freaking in the middle of the night show. You never know. We're here to keep you on your toes.
Of like, what the hell? Storage Madness is live.
Why the fuck are they live?
What are they doing?
But that's something that we want to do. And if we don't do it, we're just talking about it.
That's right.
If you do it, you'll feel better because you actually did it.
Like Twisted Traditions. I host Ray Trains, and I'm telling y'all, run a show. You gotta do you. That's right.
Exactly.
That is 100%. Yeah, it is.
That's what it is.
It's what it is. Yeah. But hey, Reptile God, good morning. Good morning. How are you?
Said you won't get me in the middle of the night, but I am here.
Okay, but that's the thing. Like, you gotta do you. You've got to run those shows, whether like a big guy's on or not. Because if you literally, I'm gonna repeat it. If you wait, why? Why are you waiting? Why? I mean, just doesn't make sense. I'm an overnight
I
girl.
will
I'm going to
say,
try to
if
daytime
you're
this week too.
switching
You
from-
should.
If you're switching from overnights to daytime, just know you're gonna be fighting for viewers big time, more than you are overnight. Just saying.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you never do it, you're never
gonna
find
know.
out.
Because if you put on one hell of a show, you never know. You might rock it. So do it. Try the daytime. We have tried all different times during the day. And what doesn't work for us during the day is the afternoon, early afternoon. That's what doesn't work for us. Hell, that might work for you. You know
never
what I'm
know.
saying?
You never know
You
until
never
you try
know.
it.
Yep. Middle of the day legs are, oh, okay. I
See,
thought it was
maybe
just
it's
us.
everybody thing. No wonder there's nobody ever on in the fucking afternoon.
I thought it was just us, man. Because we suffered so bad doing an early afternoon show. But we've always been morning people. In the beginning, we did mornings, but we also do
Late
evenings,
nights.
late nights, like 8:30. We do 6:30, 8:30.
J Love's treasure.
Hey, good morning,
What
J
up,
Loves. Good morning. Good
Long
morning.
time no see.
Maybe they siesta. Maybe they like just ate lunch. They're, doing that afternoon nap, you know.
What the hell?
What?
Did
What was
my
he
first
doing?
shadowing yesterday. It went okay, but no following. How can I bring buyers in? Keep going live
Network.
and network. Networking is the biggest point. Okay?
Networking is the key to get people in your show. Like
Guess
you're
what?
in my show right now,
Follow
networking.
Wally. Everybody make sure you're following Wally.
That's right. Go
Because
follow
you know what?
Wally.
You came in here and you talked to us and
You're
you asked a
networking.
question that was a great question. You're
Yeah,
networking.
you're networking right now. You
Yes.
need to go into different people's shows in your category and start networking. Let them get to know you. You get to know them
You don't have
because
to buy.
you don't have to buy. Just talk. Just talk to them.
I think you followed everyone.
Okay, cool. At least I got it.
Make sure you are following everybody in the chat. Support the little guy, you guys. It's
That's
not
right.
hard. It's really not.
Yes. Okay. Good thing right there that Twisted said. Make sure you have a great bio. Okay. Very professional looking bio.
Yes, please.
Okay. That, up there underneath your name. Make sure you put something professional. Not that, toys suck dick or whatever like that. Don't do that. Make sure it's professional. Okay. And make sure you have at least 5 shows scheduled. Never cancel a show. Okay, move the show.
Okay, that's a big one that I've seen with new sellers. okay, is people canceling their shows if they can't do them. Move the show.
Yes.
And don't put in the chat of that show, sorry guys, had to move the show. Because when you go into that show, the people are gonna see that you've put sorry I had to move the show, 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 like 80 times because you didn't have the time. Okay? Make sure you're not doing that, because if I go into show and I see that you've moved your show, that you stated that you moved your show like 50 times, how reliable are you as a seller?
For real.
Just curious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can move it as many times as you want to, but when you're putting it in your chat saying, sorry, moved my show
Yeah.
like 50 times,
50 times in one day.
not even one day. Like, okay, for example, you got a show scheduled today. I'm not gonna say shit to anybody. I'm just gonna move the show.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. That's what we do. If we can't do it, we just move it. We don't say anything, we just move it. Now, the other day, I will say,
Unless you have a schedule
yeah,
and people know your schedule.
people won't show up. Now, the other day when we were doing a garage sale, we had a show scheduled. We actually posted in there that, hey, we're getting started, we're getting set up, whatever.
I
We
think
will
I
be
said show
on.
will start in 15 minutes.
Yes,
Or
because
something like that.
yeah, that's what we did because we were doing a garage sale. So, and I'm telling you, it was busy. So, don't ever cancel a show. Network in your category that you're in. Get people to know you. You get to know people. That is the biggest key right there. Okay. And never like, I mean, always have a professional bio and at least 5 shows. Okay. Ain't gonna lie, depending on some, we'll be waiting for you to go live if they are regular. Yeah. We have regulars that will wait for they'll come into our chat like, "You're late," because that's my thing is like on a Monday morning meeting, "You're late." I'll scream at you on our mandatory Monday morning meetings. I used to scream.
When we first started doing them a long time ago, we were sending out write-ups.
Yeah, literally.
Like on a shipping label, we would print up a write-up form and we would genuinely send it to them.
Yep.
Okay. We got to the point where people were falling, like making sure our show was up and on their phone screen so that as soon as mom yelled, "You're fucking late!"
It was their
it was
alarm.
waking them up.
It was waking them up, man. It was their alarm. They were telling us, man. Mav, good morning. So, guys, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you everybody for being here. We've got to start shipping. We want to get done early so I can take a nap. Okay. I've had 3 hours of sleep. I won't even say 3. Okay. So you guys all have a fantastic day.
I'm gonna raid.
Who we
Let's
raiding?
see.
And always raid. Always. Always pick somebody to raid. We always pick somebody that doesn't have very many in their show. We like to bless. So don't go anywhere. Let's go bless somebody with 24 people.
Let's see.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
This person, she has 3 people.
3 people.
Tamara.
Tamara. All right, guys, go in there and drop some cricket emojis or whatever emoji. Let them know you're there, okay? Love you guys, and we'll probably see you tomorrow morning. Bye, guys.